wrong. I don't know. She's from India, and maybe she's using for just 2 days, I think. But her speaking is very good. So, and also your speaking also good. Okay.
Sorry?
It's nothing. Here is another guy. His name is maybe Abby Shuri. Hi, Abby. Hello.
Maybe the connection is failing.
No, I think he's just listening, maybe. But Jazz's connection is maybe unstable, maybe.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Sorry about that. The connection is very weak here.
Hello, Mr. Wong. How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you guys doing?
I'm doing good too. I heard you before, I think, but you don't know me, I think.
I talk to a lot of people, and I apologize if I don't.
No,
it's nice to see you again.
You don't have to apologize. At that time, you were talking to another people, like you were talking about politics, I think. So I heard you again. Okay.
Totally, yeah. That was a long conversation in that room.
Yeah, yes.
Politics? Really?
It was weird because I don't usually talk about politics or religion ever, but it wasn't like directly about politics. It was just like in general, kind of. It wasn't this person is bad or this person is good. That's kind of a neutral talk.
Okay, so I don't think you don't want to talk about this thing again. I don't think.
Anything but politics.
Too much. Yeah. It's very heavy.
Yeah, it gets heavy fast.
Yeah, of course.
So you're from America, I think, right?
Correct.
Okay, you're native?
Yeah. Yes, I'm American, born here in America. Yes.
Nice.
We like.
Are you safe?
We like Corona beer. That's great. Yeah, Corona is a beer also. But no, we're safe here where I'm at. There's some places that are worse than others, but I think it's slowly getting better, just very slowly. And we can go out, and we went shopping.
Yeah.
Just wear your mask, have your hand sanitizer, and stay 6 feet apart, and stuff like that. You'll be okay.
Yeah. Okay. Totally fine.
Mm-hmm. My hobbies, wow, that's a good question. My hobbies are computer gaming, building computers, helping people on FREE4TALK with conversational English in my free time, and something else I don't remember. So I have a few hobbies, quite a few.
Okay. Relaxing.
Yeah. So what?
I really like that.
Well, it's just practice, really. That's all. People ask me every day, how do I, improve my accent or dialect, and it's just practice, and you don't have to sound perfect.
Yeah.
You just have to be understood, and I understand you perfectly. So don't worry too much about accent, and it'll be okay.
I have a weird question for you.
A weird question. Okay, I'm waiting for it.
So how you improve your accent? How?
Get ready.
How it happened? Your accent. You did it. The American accent. How it happened?
Well, I was born here. That's number one.
Okay.
But truthfully, I do
Not
not.
aware because the job was there, I think so.
But it's where how much work you put into it. Because of my job, I do a lot of lectures, I do a lot of briefing, and I talk to a lot of people. And I talk significantly different from my brother and sister. And I've traveled and lived in different parts of the world. So the way I speak is probably totally different from my hometown relatives because of my experiences. So, but we don't speak the same. We understand each other, no problem. But I do a lot of formal talking sometimes.
So how you see when people want to learn American accent? How you see it? Is it necessary or it's?
No, by God, no. Understand that in America, everybody has some type of accent. My neighbors are Vietnamese, Cambodian, Indian from India, black, white, Japanese. That's my neighborhood. And most people have some accent because they are multilingual. So you don't have to have it. I think sometimes the world pushes a very strong push that you have to sound like, Tom Cruise or Katy Perry or somebody like that. You don't.
Person.
Yeah, another person. And all you need to be is understood clearly and be able to understand what people are telling you clearly. That's the important part. And, yes, pronunciation matters in some jobs. Yes. But if you're just learning it for casual conversation, I don't care how you talk, long as we have a good time and enjoy the conversation. Businesses, I understand. Maybe the IELTS test verbal part of it, I understand. But if you're just learning English for just a casual conversation to broaden your life, don't worry about the perfection. Worry about just communicating.
But you see, people from mostly Asia want to speak American accent, and they feel shame on them because they can't speak American accent. They push themselves really hard.
I know they really are hard on themselves, and I try to tell them don't be so hard on yourself, because in the big picture of the world, it doesn't matter. But I know there's a lot of pressure from schools in your home country that teach English, or from society in different countries also, and it's really a lot of pressure there. But it really shouldn't be, because if you ever come to America, you're like, wow, I talk better than him. So it doesn't matter here, but sometimes people's countries and schools really push them hard.
Okay, it's nice to hear you. I think it will help who are pushing themselves. I think it will help them.
I hope so. I hope it. I've been coming here for 2 years, so I'm not new. So I talk to people all the time and help with English in various ways. And I usually tell people to pronounce things as proper as possible, but you don't have to be perfect. So I don't want them to be so stressed.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Your accent is very clear. It's very easy to understand you.
Yeah, I talk a lot.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. So it's kind of it's normal for me, because my full-time job, my primary job is I'm an IT director, and I talk to a lot of people about complicated things, and I have to make them simple. The next secondary job, I have a part-time job. I'm an adjunct professor. I teach for my local college. I teach IT topics, and I talk to a large group of people, and they need to understand exactly what I'm saying. So I talk in a lecturer's format sometimes. So those two things alone keep me talking a lot. And I help people on FREE4TALK, so I talk even more. So it's just, I'm just very used to it. And this is, I guess, my dialect is probably developed over time and learning. And it's almost like I tell people, think of your favorite actor. When your favorite actor takes on a new role and he starts talking with a French accent or an English accent, really a large part of learning a language is copying that. Yes, understand the words. It's important. But part of it is you have to start to train your mouth, your lips, your tongue, everything to pronounce words, your ears, to pronounce words that you don't usually say.
Yeah.
So that's the hard part. So 1 second, I have to walk out into my room to see if my dog's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, my dog is a handicap, so sometimes she's...
Oh, really?
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep.
What happened to him?
Oh, she just has a nerve issue in her back, so it doesn't allow her to walk sometimes. So we just make sure when she's laying down, she's getting old too. This combination of several things.
Yeah.
So, but she's a good doggy. And she's kind of sleeping. I'm waking her up. I'm going to leave her alone now. So she might murder me or something. I don't know. So, but anyhow, where are you guys from?
Well, I'm from Peru,
Okay.
from Lima, the capital,
Cool.
South America, right.
That's good.
Where are you from? Which state?
I'm in Washington State, which is like Seattle, Washington, on the West Coast.
I was there once, visiting the museums. It was very nice.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Well, you're welcome to come back anytime.
I hope so. When the pandemic finishes.
I know. I'm waiting for it to finish also.
Yeah.
I like traveling, and I want to return to visit people in other countries and stuff like that, and just a vacation.
Yes, a long vacation. Here in my country, the things are upside down because the number is increasing every day.
Yeah, I think it's going to go for a while until either a vaccine or, it reaches the top level, and, I hope things get better.
Yeah, I've heard that they're just trying the vaccines, right? In several places.
It's like 70 companies that have vaccines around the world.
Yeah, something like that.
Exactly. So I think somebody's going to get something soon, but I would not rush out to get the Russian vaccine. No way.
Just in case.
Just in case. Let's just say I don't trust that one, So yeah, I think that's going to turn out really, really bad.
Do you think the media has influence about that kind of thought?
I think from just the knowledge of how bad Russia is, I know they can't produce a quality product. So I don't think they can actually do it, and at least to trust it. There was a news article today, which was funny but sad, where the president's son-in-law got like 70 or 100 of the breathing devices that you need, like the incubators or respirators to, when you have COVID, it breathes for you when you get really, really bad. And all of them, 100% of them did not work, and they all came from Russia. And I'm like, wow, that's terrible. So all the ventilators, that's the name. All the ventilators were bad. So,
Crazy?
yeah, and that was kind of crazy. So basically, they gave us bad stuff.
Even the
Crazy stuff.
sorry.
Oh, here it is. It says Kushner source of COVID-19 ventilators from Russia that didn't work.
Even the ventilator are not liking American as a Russia.
Yeah. Totally different. Yeah, exactly. It's a totally different machine. So that was kind of funny.
And what about the vaccine from China?
I don't know. I'd wait on that one too. I'd wait on that one too. The Japanese one I trust. I used to live in Japan. I would trust the Japanese version, but the Chinese version, no. They might be reinfecting you again. I don't know. So,
yeah, so weird, right?
that is so bad. So that I don't know. It's sad because it's a lot of people here in America have very bad feelings towards China. Not the people, but the government for for causing the world problem we're in right now. So, wow.
The way they do things.
Yeah, and then cover it up and not tell people that, at least the information is so slow until you almost have to force it out of them, So yeah, not really too thrilled about that. Won't be taking any vacations to Shanghai, ever. But crazy world we live in.
Yes, especially nowadays. Yeah, everything sounds so trustworthy. So
yeah, it's so. The world has gotten into a really scary place sometimes. So I don't know. I just want to turn back time to the way it used to be.
Exactly.
We'll go forward when it gets better.
Yeah, everything changed.
I know. Strange world we are living in.
Yes, weird times.
People always say, may you live in interesting times. I think we're living in interesting times. Okay. That's for sure.
Challenging time too.
I'm just waiting for the big meteor to smack the earth soon, next big thing.
Yes, one day at a time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I seen a T-shirt which says Meteorite 2020. So I was like, wow, that's popular.
So you teach face-to-face or online, remote?
Actually, I teach. I was teaching in class, but now we're teaching Zoom. But I'm not teaching anymore for the rest of until December, till the winter. I'm only a part-time, called an adjunct part-time teacher. And this summer we didn't have enough students, and in the fall, they're reducing the class size a little, so I won't be coming on until winter time. But I don't mind. It's a part-time thing, so it's no biggie for me. So but yeah. So hopefully, it'll get better.
Yes, things are gonna get better.
Absolutely. No choice.
Yeah.
So what kind of work do you do?
Well, I'm a communicator, and this year I started teaching English. But because of the pandemic, my contract finished and I'm unemployed right now.
I see.
Yeah. So I'm trying to get a new job and looking for that.
Yeah, there's a lot of people here like that too. And they're changing what they used to do before to something else.
Exactly. We need to adapt to these times.
Yes. There we go.
But it's not so easy,
No, it's not at all. No, it's not. So especially as you get older. Some folks are a little older than others. It's hard to make that career change.
I changed my career because my major career is communications. Yeah. But, well,
You should be an IT instructor. You're good at communicating. There you go.
Well, I love communications because, it's so essential. It's very important.
It is. It is truly, I think the biggest problem in the world is just lack of communication.
Exactly. I think that's one of the reasons that I love communications. Because there are so many problems.
Yeah. It's actually sad, but you're absolutely correct.
Yeah, sometimes misunderstandings, fights, and people getting angry. I don't know. Crazy world.
I think hopefully, we're looking to return to some normal life soon, but probably a few more bumps in the road before we get there.
Yeah, because I noticed that people around are getting stressed.
Yes.
Isolation, the danger. I don't know. A lot of stress around us.
I think it's a combination of the virus, and which leads to some job issues and personal issues and communications, and people get mad at each other in short tempers. Wearing masks, which people aren't used to wearing, and just being able, not touching people sometimes, and
Exactly. It's difficult.
Yeah, that personal connection isn't there anymore sometimes.
Of course. Yeah, especially in my culture, Latin America, we used to be very close with people. Right now it's very weird and difficult because you cannot touch or kiss or hug the other person, your relatives. So
true, especially the older ones. You have to be really careful.
All the celebrations of birthdays this year was terrible.
It's like you don't want them to blow out the cake because you don't want them to breathe on the cake.
Exactly.
It's like, can you use a fan? Don't blow on it.
Yeah.
Then it becomes a COVID cake and you don't want it anymore. It's like,
don't come to the party. Don't come.
We're going to do a Zoom birthday.
Exactly. A virtual birthday. So cool.
That'll be fun.
Yeah. Well, thank God we have this technology, because imagine without it.
True. That's true. That's what's saving us right now is basically, we're able to still work. I work from home right now because I'm in the IT field, so I can work from home, and there's been zero interruptions in my daily life, which is good. But I'm lucky. Some people are not that lucky. So I definitely feel my friends and family's pain who have lost their job.
Yeah, to stay connected, because isolation is very difficult nowadays. I've heard that many people are suiciding, right?
Yes, and COVID divorces too.
Yeah,
people realize exactly. So, and people discover they don't like their kids.
Exactly, their families.
So you're like, you're not what I thought you should be
anymore, right?
Yeah. There's been a couple of celebrities here who've gotten divorced, who basically they couldn't handle living together. When you have your freedom and you can do other stuff, come back home, you can relieve your stress.
Yeah.
But when you can't, I guess it's difficult. So yeah.
Now they know quite well, so they change their mind.
It's like the COVID divorce. I never knew that was around. It's like, wow.
There are new words, right?
True. I didn't even know the word COVID before. So, that's a new one for me. So, but fun to see, but not to experience.
Exactly.
So, but nah. But I'm excited though. I always stay positive. I think we're gonna have better times in the future. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, at least I think so.
What?
At least I think so.
Yes.
So, but anywho, I am. What time is it? It's 11:20 p.m. here. I am going to go to bed, not to Fred, to bed. It is very nice meeting you, Holly, and I hope I get a chance to speak with you again.
Yeah, me too. Thank you.
Okay.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you also. You have a wonderful night.
Okay, you too. Take care, please.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.